Happy New Year! I'm Megan.
And I'm Wendy.
And we're talking New Year's resolutions and goals today. So, it has been a very long time since Wendy and I have done videos. It is now January.
I know! Can you believe it?
Yeah.
The time!
The holidays, and we were both sick, and so we haven't done this in a while.
Nope.
And we're back.
We're moving towards spring. I'm loving it.
Leaving winter behind.
Not time of year.
The holidays are done, and how do we feel about that?
Super happy.
I'm so sad, but I am always really happy when we put all the Christmas stuff away and my house feels enormous all of a sudden without all the extra stuff. Yeah, so I do like that. And I feel like this being the first week the kids are back at school, this is kind of the first official week of the new year for me. I let it all go until they go back and then kick it into high gear.
Me too. Well, sort of.
I mean, in theory.
Yes.
Mentally.
Yes.
So, do you make New Year's resolutions?
I do, but I never stick to them. Do you?
Typically,
never.
Not. A couple years ago I did, and they were ridiculous. But the problem with a New Year's resolution for me is it's generally so broad and big that I kind of think, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow, or I'll deal with that next month. And I need something much shorter term.
Me too. I need a daily resolution.
So this month I set monthly goals for myself because there's an endpoint. There's something that's like obviously attainable and a measurable way for me to hold myself accountable.
Me too.
Yay! So my very first goal, and I'm hating it already, I've got to tell you, but I am taking 10,000 steps a day.
You're hating it?
I'm not enjoying it, and here's what I figured out. I do not live in a place where we typically walk anywhere. So for me to get those 10,000 steps, what I have figured out is it takes, which is the point I realize, but it takes a lot of extra effort. I have to plan it into my day, which means that I was very lazy prior to now.
Okay, so I am participating in your 10,000 steps a day, and I love it.
You do?
I love it. And this is why. Because, like I said, it's a daily thing that I can attach myself to. And it's super gratifying for me to, like, see on my little Fitbit that I've hit 10,000.
Okay, so mine vibrates when I hit 10,000, and I do, like, the Rocky celebration when it happens. And it's usually as I'm, like, pacing my kitchen because I'm trying to get to those 10,000 steps.
Okay, so mine is like, so I have like the old school Fitbit.
But I like that it shows you the number because mine does not show you the number on it.
Oh, yeah.
It gives you like a rough estimate and then I can see it on my app.
Oh, yeah. So that's why, this is what I Instagram the number usually at the end of the day. Like, I'm like, I hit my goal. But for me, I have like my whole family knows that I'm doing it.
Mine too.
And so I get like my daughter, I say, let's go walk our dog, or you ride the scooter around the neighborhood and I'll follow you. And that's usually towards the end of the day. Like, cause I'm pretty good. I'll get to like 8,000 like by the afternoon, and then I know what I need to get. It's like nothing for me. I don't know.
Well, I just must have been very lazy up until this point, but my kids are in on it too, and my son was like, did you get your steps yet?
Yeah.
So they're excited about it, and they like the accountability, and they want to see what the number. So they're kind of willing to go along just so I can get to that number, and then my son's like, I want to know how many steps I'm taking. I'm not buying him a Fitbit. So we're doing it. 10,000 steps per day, and you can join us using the hashtag MB10K per day, and let us know. You can check in with your progress on Instagram and Twitter and let me know, and we can be friends on Fitbit and track each other's progress.
We'll leave all the info below.
We will.
Okay, so my goal for January is the exercise daily and participating in your steps challenge. So I'm here to help. Definitely one of my goals.
So my next goal is one that I've undertaken this so many times, and it's just such a silly, stupid thing, but I am giving up soda again.
Oh, no.
Now, I have to say that I don't even miss it, and the problem with soda is that when my husband's home, like he was for all of winter break, he drinks soda, and so, yeah, these Santa Claus Coke cans, and we're making lunch, and he grabs a soda, and I grab a soda. It just makes me feel terrible, and I'm giving it up. I don't miss it. I'm not sorry I've done it. It's a waste of calories. Yes. Goodbye soda.
So you know our favorite sparkling waters are on sale.
Saw that. I am headed. I have not been to Target, if you can believe it, since before Christmas. That should probably be a goal right there. But I've already met it. It's been a month. But yes, I do need a big stack of sparkling water.
Gotta get it
to replace.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
Cook more at home.
Ooh. How many nights a week would you say you were making dinner before this at home?
1.
And so you were eating out the rest of those nights?
We either like eat out or get takeout or do something like very like simple at home, not an actual like cooking a meal. Now this is something like I was like gearing up for it like in the coming months prior to January. But so we're doing like a bunch of like home renovation right now and, you know, tightening the purse strings a little bit. But on top of that, it's just, I just want to eat better food. You know, I'm just, I feel gross with like eating out all the time. And it takes away the like conversation of, what do you want to have? I don't know. What do you want to have? And I'm so over that. So I'm trying to cook more from home. And now after, well, I'm doing a sugar detox too. So after that's done, and then I'm going to be working, I know, seriously, I'm going to be working from like a specific cookbook.
Oh.
And I'll talk more about that next month when we do this. Yeah. But yeah, so cook more at home.
Yeah, dinner is not my issue, but my third goal is all about lunch. Lunch is my biggest challenge because my kids eat lunch at school, and so it's the only person I'm making lunch for is me.
Do you skip lunch then?
Sometimes I skip it, but then I'm starving, or I'll just like snack or grab something when we're out. You know, the desire to like pick up something after I picked up my daughter and then shovel it in while we're out.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
So the other thing is to make lunch mindless. That is the key for me. I don't want to think about lunch. So I went to Trader Joe's and I bought 3 salads because that's as far in advance as I can buy them before they expire. Yeah. So then and Trader Joe's is right here. And then I went back and I bought 3 more salads. And I can eat the same thing for lunch every day. The key is I need it to be totally I don't want to think about it. I want it to be there. I want to eat it. I want to be done with it. And so far that's working really well.
It's funny that you mentioned lunch because on my next one is, so I talked about this sugar detox that I'm doing. And lunch and dinner, super easy. Breakfast is my problem. And I need to make breakfast mindless for me, but it has to be in this like free of sugar. So like I'm talking no cereal.
Yeah, breakfast is hard to cut the sugar.
Yeah, so I need some help. This is the one resolution I'm failing at, like totally failing at, is breakfast.
There's got to be some sort of like, well, I'm making a smoothie and that is not sugar-free, but you don't like a smoothie?
No.
Yeah, I like it. And especially, it's been hot here this week. So it's super easy. I use mostly frozen fruit, dump it in, blend it, and then I can just take it as I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
So, because I typically don't have time to sit down and have breakfast.
I could probably make like a protein smoothie, protein shake or something like that, but
you'd have to have all the components ready to go.
I know, and that's my problem is like I don't plan. Oh, and this is the other thing is because at night, like I'm just so busy like packing lunch and getting things ready for the next day. And everybody's like, oh, Wendy, you need to prepare the night before for breakfast. And I'm like, that's the last thing I want to do. I've just made dinner. I've just cleaned it all up. I've just given it a bath. You know,
what about, there's got to be some make-ahead stuff that can go in the freezer just to be reheated.
There's got to be.
And then you're doing it once. So you can make it for the week. It's in the freezer. And then, you know, you're not having to do nightly prep.
Right. Because like lunch, like I could eat the same thing every day. Like I have no problem doing that. I just need something that can be reheated and on the go.
And the same thing with your smoothies. You could probably like package it ready to go in the fridge or freezer and then just dump it. I really do need to make things mindless for myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yay. I like your goals. You think you can do it?
I think for January, I'm sticking with it. I am sticking with it.
I'm excited.
Yes, we're going to check back in with you in February. We would love to know what your goals and resolutions are. And we'll be back next month with more goals.
Yeah, join us.
All right, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. And we will see you in another video soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.